Dear viewers and followers, welcome back to the training lessons for the Ameen accounting and warehouses system. The title of this lesson is Importing Material Cards, as it is possible to import and create items easily through this feature. As we learned earlier, a chart of material structure can be created. This is from the Materials menu, and then the Group card or the Material card. While there is a feature in the Ameen program through which it is possible to import from Excel sheets, no matter how many they are, very easily. For example, I created an example of an Excel sheet that contains a number of materials belonging to several groups. This table contains the required fields and some additional fields in the item card. It should be noted that the import process cannot be completed without the mandatory fields, which are the item code, the name of the material and the group to which this item belongs. You can also add any other additional fields such as units and prices. To start the import process, you must first save the Excel file in text format. This is done by going to the File menu and then Save As, where you must choose the folder to save the file on, for example, the desktop. Make sure the saving format is text, for example, Unicode text. After saving the file in text format, you must make sure to close the original Excel file before starting the import process. The import process is done by going to the File menu, then Import or Export, then Import Material Card. You must press the next button. Then browse the text file that was saved on the desktop. Also click the next button. In this window, you will notice several options that can be used if materials were previously imported or added and are now being imported with the need to modify the materials that were previously imported. The option can be activated or deactivated as needed. By clicking on the next button, the important table in the import process will appear, through which each column of the Excel file and its corresponding field in the subject card will be determined. You can select by double-clicking on the field, and then selecting the required field. Select all columns. After you have finished selecting the columns, it is a good idea to review these fields for possible selection errors that need to be corrected before proceeding. As you can see, the wrong field has been selected for this column. I will correct it before starting the import. Also, column number 7. After reviewing, the start line must be specified. In this example, we do not need line number 1, which is for clarification, so I will choose to start from number 2. Click Start and then Yes to begin the import process. The import process may take some time depending on the number of imported items. After completing the import process, a message will appear with the number of materials that were imported or modified, which can be viewed by clicking on the Preview button. When we go to the chart of materials, we will notice that new groups have been added, including the items. Group cards can also be opened to edit and move, for example, to existing main groups. Finally, I hope you have benefited from this video and gained new information to make your work easier.